Okay, guys, forgive me if it, if um if this video seems a little bit rushed, but this is like my 20th time recording this. I've been constantly getting interrupted. My videos weren't saving. Whatever, it's irrelevant. So just forgive me if this video is a little bit rushed. Um, but yeah, my channel. This is my first video ever. My channel is going to be just about day trading. I'm going to try to add as much value as I can to this channel. I'm a very raw person. I like to, you know, just be straight up. A lot of people don't teach you or don't show you the ins and the outs of day trading. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to be very straight up with you guys, is what I'm trying to say. So if you guys have any questions, any any videos on what any topics, any topic that you guys are trying to understand, or want me to make a video on, by all means shoot me an email or just comment, and I will try my best to make a video on that. um, Another interruption, but yeah, let's go into it. So starting off the day, let me just make sure we're at 8:30. Open. Okay, so um, starting off the day, I was pretty bearish, you know, especially because we were still holding bearish order flow on the higher time frames. As you can see, I did want um, buy side to be swept, this internal buy side, then to continue for us to continue lower, taking out higher time frame liquidity, but price had other plans. This is why our job as day traders is to react to the data that is given to us and not try to predict anything, you know. So yeah, this is henceforth my bias being pretty bearish. Okay, I took an ex I was going to take two trades today. So I took a long and I was contemplating on taking a I mean I took a long. I took a short and I was contemplating on taking a long, but my conviction wasn't there. I slept pretty late, had some drinks yesterday. Um, so I slept pretty late. I woke up like 30 minutes before New York, so whatever, it's irrelevant, doesn't matter. But yeah, I just didn't have enough conviction to take a long, which is totally fine. Some as traders we have those days where you just don't feel comfortable in taking that certain trade, and even if it's right in your face, as it was today here, but it happens. It happens. Overall, I still took. I'm still up. I'm up around 800 for the day, which is pretty good. Um, and yeah, so uh, going into the 1 hour, some people would call this, oh, but the FEG got disrespected on the 1 hour. I don't necessarily look this as a disrespect, but even if it did get disrespected, we were still holding this 15-minute imbalance. As you can see, we're still in this 15-minute imbalance. I think we were also in equilibrium of this range. We were in a range in which we expect to manipulate of the higher time frame, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we were still in this imbalance henceforth, me wanting to see price, come lower, whatever, do its thing. Um, yeah. So going to the lower time frames. So I just want to real quick just so you guys can see where I decided to on the 1 minute. So this was 1 minute at nine around 9:30. It's yeah 9:35 is where I executed. So going into that, what I saw really quick was we saw internal buy sell get swept, right? We saw internal buy sell get swept right here. Internal buy sell get swept. Had internal sell side. I was going to hold my position, leave my runner going. I took two contracts on this. I was going to leave my runner to this low, but I that's not personally that's not the type of trader I am, especially if I don't have enough conviction and I'm not confident enough, you know. So I'm the type of trader that just takes what I'm confident with. Henceforth, me targeting equilibrium of this FEG, and then if we disrespected it on the higher time frames, then I was going to reposition myself after this FEG got disrespected if market did want to continue lower. If you guys get that. Um, but yeah, so on the 1 minute, we ended up putting SMT. ES failed to take this high, and Q did not, and Q took that high, so you can see right here. So you always want to trade the weaker asset. So um, yeah. So looking at this right here, we swept internal buy side. I was it's really simple honestly. We swept internal buy side. I was looking for this to get inverse, and then it got inverse. You can see price tapped into it right there. So as soon as price tapped into it, I shorted this and targeting the equilibrium of this. And as you can see, it played out amazing. Now in the 5 minute, we did end up closing above the equilibrium of this FEG, which is beautiful. And here is where I was looking to reposition myself to take a long, at least targeting, you know, this internal buy side, internal buy side. Oh, well, this is actually um, 15-minute buy side. Yeah. Um, but I just didn't feel comfortable because we were still holding bearish order flow. And yeah, so um, it was a pretty simple trade, up 800 for the day, I think. Um, I don't know if I already said that. um, and yeah, a lot of people would, you know, would say, why didn't you hold this trade? Or, you know, why didn't you execute if it's right in your face? Like I said, guys, today was just one of those days where my head wasn't entirely, you know, in the market, but I took what I'm comfortable with. I've done fairly well in doing this. I don't get too greedy. I think so. I don't get too greedy, and if I do catch myself getting too greedy, I try to work on my psychology, you know, because at the end of the day, you can have whatever strategy, you can have 100% win rate if your psychology is off. Um, well, if you have 100% win rate, obviously you're up, right? Whatever. But you can have like a 90% win rate. I think 100% win rate is impossible too. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But if you have like a 90% win rate and your psychology's off, you know, if your psychology is shit, trust me, you 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 won't get far. You know, you won't get far. But yeah, that was a small little trade I took. I took it for two contracts. Um, I think it was two contracts. I'm not sure. Um, I was going to leave my runners going, but I just didn't have the conviction, as I said multiple times. Forgive me, guys. But yeah, other than that, it was a pretty awesome day. I think after this, we ended up fucking, you know, absolutely destroying buy side. We ended up fucking, you know, just absolutely crushing buy side. And yeah, us being here. So if you guys have any topics you would like me to go over, please shoot me an email, shoot me a text, whatever, and I will try my the best of my ability to explain myself as best as I can in that topic or whatever. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for your time and watching. And yeah, peace.